Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. One second as I figure this out really quick. There we go. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you. How are things going? Let's adjust my camera a little bit. My apologies. Good. Good to hear. Let me adjust this light so it's not in frame. There we go. Let's see. Oh, okay, fun. Very cool. Ah, for the first time. Very cool. Awesome. Good luck with that. Okay. I'm not really sure what we're doodling today, but it's a bit too far. Let's see. Um, Okay. Remember when you requested me to make a card reactor? Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. I saw the video. Very cool. Ah, master studies, not mine. My apologies. Getting all set up here still. It's an official card now. Oh, very cool. Awesome. Glad I was able to help. course was way too small, too short. Here we go. That's better. So apparently it's off kilter. And let's start with a new page. Let's do that. I'll bring up the pencil to start with. Just broke the lead. And that's okay if this doesn't look very good. It's just we're just having fun here doodling anyways. That's 1, 2, 3. Measuring out the proportions here. I realize I keep putting my book farther to the side. That's very helpful. Ryan, you designed the 11th card, basically. I think that's its number. Oh, nice. I'm also making an official Minecraft series where I build a laboratory in a mountain. Oh, very cool. Awesome. Hopefully that goes well for you. Lotharens, greetings. Good to see ya. How's it going? These legs are not great. But that's okay, we're just doodling. It's a bit of a late stream, I know, about almost an hour late. I had some stuff going on, so I couldn't make it right away, but we are here now. One of these days, I fear I'm going to sleep in and miss my regular stream schedule. Then I'll have to apologize and be like, "Hey guys, sorry, but I did not wake up to my alarm." Hello, friends. Here we have a saying: sleeping in a little is laziness. Sleeping in long is much needed sleep. Yes, that happens. What was it? I got back from Nashville from the Animation Yell conference, or convention. Um, Technically Tuesday morning. Didn't get in until about almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Needless to say, I slept in a long time until about 11 in the morning. Nice, nice. Ah, that's probably a good idea, Ryan. That's smart to do. Wait till you're a bit older. Okay. I'm just doodling little foxes here. Not little foxes, but... Here he goes, a little fox. We got a mother fox here. Like a little toddler wants something. She's probably patting him on the back of the head, or patting him on the head. Let's see. Okay. Let's move over the page and start something new. Got like a fox here, jogging or fast walking. Let's see. My head is there. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was off camera. My apologies. That's a little embarrassing. There's the nose. Let's say she's part of a race, so she's got a number on her shirt. Let's see, how is your fist when jogging? So that'd be pinky. That's a bit wrong, I think. Oh well. Let's say. She's probably got a friend or someone behind her. Let's make. What kind of animal should we make the friend? Friends. The foxiness of the long distance runner. Lol. Ryan, how much longer are you gonna be stream? I want to use my drawing app, but if the stream is ended, so how long will the stream go for? That's a good question. I typically stream until about 11:30ish. Depends on when the creative juices stop flowing or I got something to do. What animal would... Let's say we got a dog here. Fox and the Hound type deal. Yeah, no, you're don't feel like you have to stick around if you want to draw, or you're welcome to draw with us. It's totally fine. Ooh, that is a rough head. This is a very rough doodle here. Whew. Not very happy with how her head came out, but that's okay. Let's see. Let's see. Rabbit would work too. Oh yeah, that would have been a good idea. I think had I planned that out a bit better, I would have made the rabbit ahead of the fox. So you have like the fox chasing the rabbit type deal. Instead here, it looks like you got the dog chasing the fox. I am a great lover of puns, as you can tell. Ryan, what time is it for you? It's 10:06. Yeah, it's about the same. I'm Central Time. Okay, what's the next thing we should sketch, folks? Star Wars nerd! Hey, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. What's up? Yeah, Star Wars nerd is a very good friend of mine. Say hello, everyone. Star Wars nerd. Ooh. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. Well, I can't wait to show you guys, but I'm collaborating with a friend on a project, on a comic, and they just sent me a sample of their color work. And oh boy, is it beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys. That should hopefully be done within the next couple weeks. Okay. Let's see, what's the chat saying here? Hello there. Hi, Star Wars. Star Wars nerd. Just popping in, but about to get my day started. Gotcha. All good, I get that. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit behind on my day this morning. Had to run some errands really quick this morning. Let's see. Lotharans, have the fox chase the rabbit in a game of torch relay. Stop running away. You need to grab the torch. Help, the fox wants to eat me. Ah, that'd be oh, that's a great idea for a sketch. Let's see. Star Wars Nerd. Can't wait to show everyone the project me, you, and Outer Rim are working on. Yes, that's right, folks. We are working on a secret project. Actually, Star Wars Nerd. I was just at a convention in Nashville. Animation. It's called Animation Y'all, and I had the opportunity to talk with someone about our project. I didn't reveal what it was. Um, so they're releasing a new storyboarding app for the iPad, and so I was like, oh, I want to see like what it is. And it's like, okay, what do you draw your storyboards on? I was like, well, I use Procreate. It's like, I love you for that. You are my customer. Let me show you what we're doing. And I told him a little bit that, yeah, I'm working on a Star Wars fan film. And he's like, oh, who is it about? And I said, I can't tell you, but he's very interested. So yeah, we're y'all subscribe to Star Wars Nerds channel. Him and Outer Rim, we are working on a very cool project. So can't wait to show y'all. All right, have fun, Ryan. Take care. Okay. Let's see. I need to quickly thumbnail this out before I start sketching. Let's start from the opposite direction. Let's see. The character is going to be running here. Make sure. Sorry, my screen is. I have several screens open at the same time. My apologies. Yeah, a little baton there. Yeah, the stadium, the track. Okay, yeah. We can try sketching that. Let's see. Star Wars Nerd. Dude, that's awesome. We'll definitely have to get those details. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm hoping I can reach out to him because the storyboarding app was essentially just a demo. It officially releases this July. I'm gonna reach out to him and see if we can use like the beta version as to test it out and see if it works. Well, friends, absolutely. Then that's when opportunity knocks. Easily. Okay. I gotta respond to this message really fast. I got several things going on at the same time all of a sudden. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now we got our sketch. Let's see, the stadium. Here's your track. Okay, I'm gonna start with the fox. She's gonna be a bit more exaggerated in her in the bending of her body because she's trying to catch up. So you got the little baton. Let's see. Star Wars Nerd has definitely seen a ton of very sketchy drawings the past couple months as we've been working on the storyboard project. And now that I'm back, I might have some time to finally start finalizing those drawings. This is not going the way I thought it would. So we got the okay, let's get the rabbit here. Oops. Okay, let's fix this. Those ears. Just got a little tank deal. This isn't the greatest perspective and anatomy here, but that's okay. We're just having fun as we doodle. That's all this is. Some numbers there. A little chaotic in the face here. We can erase that really quick. Try to fix this. And always remember to take a sip of coffee. Oops, oh dear. Mechanical pencil. Let's see. Put in the shirt and the shorts. I want to fix this fox. Eraser. Fortunately, I'd already darkened these lines. That's okay. Again, these are just sketches. Paper. Whew, yeah, not very good. Stadium, people, there's the train. There you go, Lothrens. You got the fox chasing after the rabbit. Let's see. Lothrens. They both are doing the fastest round in the history of the torch relay game. Not sure if it's legal though. Ha! Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Ryan. So how are you, Andy? I'm good. I'm doing all right. Pretty good at the moment. Thank you. Hope you're well as well. Okay, and put the stream on my TV so I see my chat perfectly now. Oh, very cool. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Oh no! 1 second, folks. My tripod just kind of came apart. 1 second. Oh, I'll put you guys on break so I can fix this really fast. Okay, I'm back now, folks. My apologies for that. That was really weird. My tripod just popped out of joint and kind of just fell apart. But we're back now. Okay. What should we draw next? Tripod lost the footing. Exactly. Do a quick little head study. My apologies. Let's see. But yes, if y'all ever get the chance, next year in Nashville, Tennessee is the Animation You All convention. I'm not sure when next year, but this year's was an absolute blast. Had a great time. Highly recommend it if you're into animation and all that. Very good time. Met some friends there that I hadn't seen in a long time and was not expecting to see at all. We just happened to come across each other. It was just like, oh my goodness, you're here. Three times actually, three separate people, and it was a great time. Got to listen in on a lot of panels, meet some heroes of the animation world. It was very cool. Okay. Okay. So, looks like we filled some pages already. Let's flip over to the next page. And let's figure out what to draw next. Okay. I gotta check messages. Let's see. Make sure the links are on different social medias. That's never a good sign when you post that you're streaming and realize the post didn't go through or isn't showing. Okay. Okay, let's see. What are we doing next? I think we need to draw a mouse, I think. I realize I should probably move the tripod a little bit to my left. That might work a bit better. 1 second. I'm still here and just moving the tripod. That's all. Don't mind any extra noise. And I realized I muted my mic. Yeah, I apologize, folks. Had everything aligned properly, and then once the tripod went kaput, it just kind of it's doing its own thing. So trying to get that back together. Okay. All right, what are we drawing next? I said we're gonna draw a mouse. I'll bring the camera a bit closer so y'all can see. Doodle. Eventually, I need to set up the tripod a bit more to my. Oh, sorry, that's the right direction. I haven't. A bit more to my left, so then that way you can see over my shoulder, so my hands are not in the way when I'm sketching. Picture this mouse with the long braid. I don't think this is Misty that we're drawing. Just a random mouse made. Flowers. Bring that a bit closer, my apologies. You got the valley down below. Whew. Yeah, I have a lot of work when it comes to the anatomy. I need to get better at this. But again, these are just sketches, so we're not doing anything important. We're just having fun. Oh, the wren's cute. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's say there's someone there with her. These are looking like some pretty wide shoulders, so it must be a guy. So suddenly, she might not be a mouse maid, but this might be a mouse wife. Not the mouse wife. Just a mouse wife. Let's get the tail here. Let's be down at something. There's the neck. There's the head. That looks like an evil, angry eye, and that's not what I'm looking for. Let's erase this. I don't like erasing usually. I usually don't erase at all. But when you're on a stream, you realize other people can be looking at your sketches. I tend to try to make it a bit easier for the audience to see. Ooh, yikes, that's a giant head. That, yeah, I'm not happy with this at all. That's okay, we're just having fun. We're just doodling. Let's say he's snoozing. Oh, bring his shoulders up a bit. Bring down his paws. Sitting on a rock. This fellow found a nice spot in the sun to take a nap. There we go. Nice little doodle. Okay, let's find something else to draw. I want to adjust the camera here a little bit. There we go. All right. Looks like we got 4 or 5 of you watching. Welcome all. We're just having fun here as we doodle. Nothing too crazy. What should we doodle next? So right here, whoops, my apologies. Right here we got a little doodle of a mouse wife, or mouse maid, and her friend or husband. They're supposed to have a nice romantic day out on the pasture on the hill, but I think he's found a nice sunny spot and has fallen asleep. So his body should be a bit more over here, but a hedgehog? Oh man, I haven't drawn a hedgehog in a long time. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. Hedgehog. They're pretty. Let me pull up a reference of a hedgehog really fast. What does a hedgehog look like? Hedgehog. Okay, so they're... Man, hedgehogs are so cute. There you go. Hedgehogs are really interesting. In the Redwall series, they're typically good animals, but there are times where hedgehogs can be villains. They're almost like a neutral species. Usually good, but can be evil. Warphammer, hey! Welcome back. How's it going? Let's see. A hedgehog, continue the forest theme. Hey, would you make a cat character? A cat character? I actually do have a cat character. I'll have to draw him in a little bit. Be cute while I work on computer in the basement. Prickly personalities, you might say. Yes, indeed. That's a really good way of putting it. Now that tax season is over, Warhammer, are things slowing down a bit for you? Okay, how do we do... Let's give him some spiky hair. Actually, I'm gonna... Since this is turning out to be a guy, I'm gonna shrink down the hips a little bit. Make him a bit more angular, a little less soft and round, since he is a guy. Give him a little loincloth deal. And because Redwall did this often, I'm gonna give him a big, like, club hammer deal. Yeah, the hedgehogs were bruisers in the books, I think, very often. Okay, I need to fix his arm. Figure out that silhouette. Woo! That's, not great hands, but that's okay. Give him a little satchel. I realize that's a bit far from the camera, my apologies. Let's see, Warhammer. No, things aren't that seasonal here. Ah, gotcha. Yes, I should be able to start working and talking a little bit more about your commission pretty soon, actually. Okay, yeah. So we got a hedgehog. Not too bad for not having drawn a hedgehog in a couple years. I would hope. Brian, just got my first ever blue ripped eraser. Oh, nice. Blue tipped eraser. Ah, gotcha. Oh, very nice. Very cool. Cat character, you had said. Warhammer. Okay, amusingly, I got told last night one of the paintings of that character got featured in a book by the artist. Okay, amusing. I just got last night one of the paintings of that character got featured in a book by the artist. Which character? I'm a little confused. Sorry. Oh, the Your dragoness character? Yeah, your drag. Oh, hopefully you gave permission for that. Oh, nice, Brian. Awesome. Glad she was able to help you get a sketchbook. Yes, now you can create as much as you like. Yep. Oh, okay. Good, good. Glad you gave permission for that. Yeah, tell me a little bit more about your dragon character. I need to work on the head formula here for this cat a bit more. And the face. Looks a little bit too canine. It's got little suspenders. Scales are really great. Is that the dragon's name, Scale? I need to look back at the commission info. It's been a while. Had a few other things going on, so I kind of lost track of what everything was. Commission. One of the links that you sent, I don't think works, but pulling it all back together. Link. Okay. That one works. Yeah, one of the links isn't working for me, unfortunately. I think it did originally. It was the pregnant dragon, I believe. Correct, if I remember. Anyways. Okay, Talon's my character's name. Scale's the artist I'm talking about. Gotcha. All good. Talon's my character's name. Talon's a motherly blue dragoness, Fertilianus, tries to not be too overbearing. Ha! Gotcha. Yeah. Look, if you can look into that, that'd be great. But then also, just the more references you send, the better. And then, do you have any references for the squirrel character that she's knighting? Or wait, what was it? Knighting her red squirrel friend. Yeah. Becomes the paladin. Let's see. Scale. I had him draw some of my characters too. Came up with 3 ideas, and since I couldn't decide, I paid him to make all 3. Oh, lol. That is a very skill problem to have, right? Okay, Warhammer. I'll scrounge them up. Sounds good. Scale. Okay. I'll have to look into this artist. Oh, thanks. Also, thanks so much for making the cat character. Oh, yeah. This is my character Rush. Not a very good drawing of him, unfortunately, but yeah, he's a character from my comic, Barbarians. Still in the works, but sorry, my sketchbook is all tilted. My apologies. It's my camera that's tilted. Ah, I see. Now, let's zoom out a little bit more. What's going on with this rotation here? There we go. Let's see. Warhammer. Oh, I see. The bad link isn't a bad link. It's an FA problem. It includes the trailing. The link, delete that, and it works. Oh, okay. All good. All good. Let's see. Copy link. Gotcha. Okay. Yep, now that works. Aw. Talon is really cute. Alright, here we go. We're drawing Talon really quick. Let's make sure that's just a quick little warm-up. Is that like a mane hair fur in the back of her head, or is that a feathers? Ooh, this is a bit rough. Feathers, yep. A mane of feathers. There you go. Gotcha, gotcha. Very cute. And what's her story? So she's a god. I'm kind of just following this illustration that you sent. Just kind of getting used to the character. Sorry, my camera is just all over the place right now. I gotta get used to drawing dragon heads. Let's see. That jawline drops. So large scales, osteoderms, would you call them? Then the mane and feathers. I think that's a bit higher up on the nostril. Higher up on the nose, the nostril is, I should say. I'm not very good at talking when drawing. Just got a semi-long neck. So her clavicle is there. Warhammer. Her story is in short, she grew up, found out what she was, and tries to just guide people as best she can without momming them too hard for the work, or the worst thing, gaining followers. Aw, that is cute. Okay. Okay, so she doesn't want followers, is what I'm getting from that then. Those sleeves are a bit puffed. Okay, so shoulders there, elbow would be here. Pretty much. They tend to get the wrong ideas after all. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, and the wings. Let's see. Is there like a how do the wings work with the dress? Is it just like a it's just open in the back for her wings? I gotta listen. It is an arm, so let's see. Lothrans. I guess is that followers means more power, but also more responsibilities and more duties as a god, like founding temples and such. Warhammer. The story with the squirrel is really cute. He came up to her and asked R for his little RP group what powers a paladin who followed her would have. And then yeah, I usually open back. Cute. Clothing for anthros are such a fun subject. Yes, they are. It is. It's is a very interesting subject because you have to actually think about, well, how does this work, and then how human is your character? Because that also changes how you design the clothing and all that. And then Warhammer, Lockerins, yeah, and they misinterpret things and put a shop in the temple and all kinds of things she doesn't want. Ah, that's unfortunate, but kind of fun. Lothrans, especially for winged anthros. So many artists don't even think about how clothes and wings work together. No, I totally get that. I tend to be that person sometimes, at least. I don't really think. I'm just like, it's a cartoon. I'll just give them regular clothing and then let you figure out how that works. I've done that a couple times. I'm gonna color in a little bit since she is blue. Warhammer, or Lothrans, like selling little statues of her to add extra funding to the temple. Stop that! I'll have to figure out the brows a little bit. Reptilian faces are not my strong point, but we will figure it out. Let's see. Warhammer. Then she finds out the squirrel's kind of an orphan and puts him up in the temple. And he grows up to actually be her paladin because he's just so good and helpful. Oh, cute! I love it. Lotharans. That's funny. There we go. She's not here. She's not too pleased. I need to fix the eye. Should be here. That's way too up high. She is kind of not too pleased with the temple situation. I should be here. Scales for osteoderms. Let's see. Style, hey, welcome. Good to see ya. Good to see ya, man. Hi, Andy. Nice dragon you have there. Thank you. This is Warhammer's dragon character, Talon, dragoness character. Yeah, I'm doing a commission for him and just kind of doing some doodles of the character before I do the actual thing later. Yeah, good to see you. Okay, sorry, I realized the camera needs to be pulled up. Okay. Let's figure out what else are we gonna sketch. I'm just gonna sketch this little squirrel. He's an orphan, I imagine. Little suspenders, a little patch on the trousers. The fur on his tail's all messy and chaotic. Yeah, the eyes are a bit messed up, but that's okay. We're just doodling. We're just having fun. Got some whiskers. There you go. You got your squirrel character meeting Talon for the first time. Let's have her tail. What's her tail look like again? And her dress. Got her feet there. I should have placed that sketch somewhere else, because now it looks like this is her reacting to the poor little squirrel. It's not. It's two totally separate scenes. Alrighty. All right. So we filled out some more pages. It is 11 o'clock. I have some more time to kill, so I'm gonna keep sketching. You guys are welcome to stay a bit longer. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's see. Warphammer. No, she would not. But I get it. Of course. No, as you said, she is a very motherly dragon. Any I know these are doodles, but any like critiques you have of the character design for the moment, so that I know of like to do it a little bit differently when I do your commission. Like I'm guessing her muzzle right here is a bit too long. That it might be like down here. Oops, I shouldn't have drawn that line. Okay. Alrighty, folks. So let's actually look at what we've done so far. We've drawn foxes and a rabbit. This running a race. We've drawn mice, hedgehog, cat, and Talon the dragoness, and the little squirrel. So let's figure out what else we should draw. And then Warhammer. A little shorter might be nice, but what you did isn't bad, certainly. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I agree. I think it needs to be a little bit shorter of a muzzle. I think this drawing here does a really good job of showing that. So maybe she's like almost an eye and a half. So yeah, about there. Working. Can't speak. I'll rustle up that reference after lunch. The squirrel's a little less little than the usual. You'll see. Oh, gotcha. I guess it's more just like when you first meet him. I think right before like he gets put up in the temple, unless he is older than a toddler when she meets him. Okay. I need to draw another motherly animal. Warhammer. Yes. But you get her really kind nature down. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, about 12 when they meet. Very nice. Okay, I'll be sure to fix that then. Or I don't need to fix it. This is just a reference concept doodle then. Let's see. Okay, what are we drawing next? What type of animal is this going to be? I think this might be a wolf. Also, lunch. Alrighty. Yep. I suppose it is lunchtime in other places. It's not quite lunchtime for me, so I'm gonna keep sketching, but all good if you need to skedaddle. Fix the lighting here a little bit. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say the camera's not focusing on the character. She's a wolf. She's gonna be a little bit more robust than that. Her hip's gonna be a little bit lower. She is tall after all. There we go. Again, I need to learn anatomy, study anatomy a bit more. Sorry, I can fix my camera a little bit. I was gonna make this mother a wolf, but I didn't plan this out very well, so I don't know what to do with her pose to show that. Make her torso enlarged a little bit. There's her neck, there's her tail. past that. Little dress or something. Not sure. Huh. No. If she's holding some a pup's paw, her arm needs to be a bit lower. There we go. As you can see, my sketching process is very chaotic. Eyebrows are a little too thick, I think. There we go, that's better. Fix the lighting. Alrighty. Let's check some stuff over here on X. YouTube is suddenly acting up for me. 1 second. Okay. There we go. All right. So, neck. Her ears. Oh, nope. And then you got the tuft of fur on the side of the face. She looks a little too fox-like, I think. Maybe. There we go. That might also be too fox-like still, I'm not sure. Seems like more wolf-like now. Whisker pores, I guess, markings. Her muzzle should be a little bit shorter, I think, to add that more feminine look, but oh well, that's okay. It's just a doodle. We're just having fun. Okay. What should we doodle next, folks? While I wait for you guys' response to what we should draw next, I am going to quickly run and use the washroom. And I'll be right back in a few minutes. Hang tight. If not, if you have to leave while I'm gone, thanks for hopping on the stream. I'll see you all later. But if you're still there, I will be right back. 1 second. Alrighty, and we're back, folks. My apologies. Just had to use the washroom really fast. Okay. One second here. All right. So now the question is, what do we draw next? We got this wolf and her pup, little chaotic doodle. Let's look at Pinterest for some inspiration. Some poses or oh. Not really sure what to draw right now, but that's okay. Just kind of sketch. I'm gonna bring out the pen though. like sketching with a pen. Well, looks like we're drawing Misty. Let's see. What else are we doing here? Let's see. Okay. What do we draw? What do we draw? Keep looking at Pinterest. Actually, you know what? Let's 19 a night. I'm gonna start doing some doodling, Warhammer for your sketch, for your commission. Oh, I was just saying, I'm gonna start doodling the commission just for a little bit. So then that way we have a starting point when we start. actually look at the notes you sent before I do that. That might be a good idea. Narrating her young squirrel friend who's been angling to become her paladin. Normally, he's depicted in cobbled up armor like a kid would make, mostly hockey pads, and like this is going to be a big part of him growing up later. Gotcha. Yeah, at this point, it's just thumbnailing, so if you have any, like, I'd like this angle, I'd like this pose, you are welcome to bring it up. Of course, your wings. Probably should have worked on the perspective first, so you can have something like that. I'll have her wings outstretched, but give some like negative space here so we can focus on him. Fill it in a little bit so it silhouettes shine a bit brighter. Do opposite angle. Where camera? Oh yes, now that looks like the angle I was thinking of. Yep. Okay, this first one here, or this second one. Let's say he's got the sword. Oh no, she would have the sword. Of course, I think he'd be a little distance away so that there's more negative space between them. But I was talking about the first one, but they both have their advantages. Yep. I'm gonna keep doodling. Just give some different angles. Just so then you have a chance to kind of see, like, make sure you know exactly what it is you're wanting. I'm gonna focus on the background for this one. So say you got like it's the temple, so say she's here. Her wings. Her horns. There's her head. Sword. Her arms stretched out in blessing or something. There's her tail. So he would be down here. His head, his shoulder. So there's like pillars behind. Let's see, Warhammer 2 might get more of his expression in, actually. Yeah, that's very true. I can quickly do a quick little study of what would his expression be? Um, More just like calm, almost prayer-like, or just like happy. Maybe he's looking up in gratitude. Hey Ryan, welcome back. There's his ears, side of his face. Sorry, that's a bad head. There's his shoulders, his hair, his ears. Warhammer. Well, he'd be terribly happy. Yes, squirrels only do calm so much. That's a really good point. So exuberant. How? I'm gonna look at exuberant facial expressions. Let's see. I like 3 a lot for the building elements, but the others make it more about them, which is important. Yeah, that's a really good point. They are the focus, not the temple. Let's see. If you were looking at him straight on, he'd be like, say that's his nose. That's a little exaggerated, I know, but so then if you turn his face, okay. All right, we got some headway here. Let's focus a little bit about her expression. Okay, okay. So you're liking more number 2, is that correct? So number 2, let's. Eyelashes. Her jaw drops down very sharply here. From the reference I saw, at least. And then you got the like large scales / osteoderms. I hope I'm using the right term. Osteoderms are like those big scales, right? Remember. Oh, she'd be smiling, serene, happy for him. She's used to doing serious when you need. She's used to doing serious when you need. Gotcha. So. Okay. Talon doesn't have much in the way of scales. It's technically just smooth hide, but people just do scales with the dragon, so it crept in over time. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I can, yeah. No, it makes sense. So more of a leathery hide with a little bit of like the scaly texture. So like more like osteoderms. Osteoderms more like the pronounced large scales that you would see like in alligator or dinosaur or something like that. So say, yeah, gotcha. So then I don't need to go too overboard on making her super scaly looking then. Okay, so number 2, is that the way we're thinking of going? Just move him back a tiny bit so there's more empty space here. And then there was that dress, sleeves. Right. Okay, yeah. Perfect. All right, we're gonna move to another sketch page. Move the camera. My apologies. Okay. All right, so then we got the basic pose, basic angles. That's her neck, clavicles. So this should be a little lower. Move back. His tail's gonna be here. Work paper, I think so. I'll run it by the squirrel as well, but I like it. All good, all good. Yeah. Sounds good. Oh, and my camera is about ready to go kaput. 1 second, I gotta plug this in. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, let's see. What are we doing next? So we got the basics of the commission figured out, I think, for the most part. Unless there's anything else that you can think of that we need to address now, I think we'll move on to something different. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, what else are we drawing now? Let's see, no, not now. I'll get some more input before anything else. Sounds good. Is the squirrel like someone else's character? And that's what you're referring to? Getting input from someone else? And then also, do you need me to send you a screenshot of these images then? Yep. Okay. Okay, someone else's character then. All good, all good. It would help if you did. All good. Yeah, I'll have that to you then. Bring the camera down. Fix the camera. Looking at Willow's home here. I've drawn Willow today. Okay, I should have moved the head back a little. That's okay. Let's say it starts over here. That would give her more head space there. Just kind of leaning back, chilling. I guess she's hanging out with Twig. Let's have his paw here. He's talking about something. Make sure that's a thick enough branch to hold them up. Wouldn't want that to be too thin. Yeah, I would. Yeah, if I had planned this out a bit better, I would have moved this tree maybe farther in the background, somewhere back here. Let's get those. Let's see. Warhammer, never escaping the treehouse stereotype because it works so well. Also, in that setting, it's better protected, I suppose. Yeah, 100%. You're farther off the ground from predators and all that. Doesn't really help with the raptors. I hear that they can fly. So, they still have some work to do to keep it raptor proof. But I always have to remind myself I need to make her arms a little bit thicker because she is an archer. So she has a lot of strength in those arms. Say maybe he's got his arm on her shoulder. Let's go. shoulders be here, so... Would you like something to eat, my dear? Something like that. I would change her facial expression, I think. Get rid of the eye lines a little bit, that might help. I don't want to mess up the sketch by erasing. What are you trying to butter me up for? Let's see, so that would be here. What are you doing, Willa? How do I fix your pose? Shoulder, torso. Maybe if I change the mouth a little bit. That's right. Just upset about something, I guess. Got her arms crossed or something. Oh, sweet little scene. Indeed. Let's see, I'm gonna do this. Oops, that's off camera. My apologies. Show what the underside of the house looks like a little bit, I guess. So you got, wrapping around the tree, you got like this deck, I guess, almost, held up by some beams or branches. And then built into the tree is some windows, you got your door, and then of course you got your thatched roof. And you might have a fence around it. If anything, just to keep the little ones safe. Because that really doesn't... Well, it might help keep raptors out if they're climbing. But if they're flying through, then that's not going to really help. Okay. Let's figure out the next thing to draw. Just going through Pinterest, trying to look at different images for some inspiration. A pose or anything to try and figure out what should I draw next. Let's see. Let's see. Oops, that's off camera. My apologies. You know what? I should probably quickly search parasol. How do you spell it? Parasaurolophus. Parasol. There we go. Parasaurolophus. What do we know about this dinosaur nowadays? Oh, that's almost a perfect model of what I need. Thank you very much. Got almost like a duck face with that crest. There we go. Ridge. There's your arm. Comes out here. We've got a big Parasaurolophus, and what kind of animal is going to be riding a Parasaurolophus? See, in my world, you can't have anthropomorphic animals ride other animals necessarily, so you can't have them ride horses. Let's say, this is the fox. The leg needs to be a bit smaller. That might be a little hard to see from here. My apologies. She should have been a little bit higher, I think. Actually, the shoulder goes up here. Comes down. So we got the nasal passage. Draw this box. I think she's got like a veil, almost like a Middle Eastern type head. What would you call that? Let's say head covering, I guess. She technically should be a kit fox, so have longer ears. But I think she's a red fox. Or maybe she's like a more of a desert color, but I don't really feel like changing her species to a different type of fox. Okay, on her robes. There's the neck crest of the animal. As if it's pulling back its head. Warphammer, I have to scoot. Very nice. Talk later. Sounds good. Thank you, Warphammer. Thanks for hopping by. I realized again, the camera was not on the image. Thanks for stopping by. I'll send you the screenshot for these images in a little bit. Okay. Oops, sorry. Camera's all out of whack again. Alright, so we filled out some more pages. And we've actually covered a lot today. Pull that back a little bit more. Yeah, I think it is about time for me to close. I've been here for about 2 hours. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out, and it's been awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to stream last week, but again, I was at Animation Y'all convention, which was a great time. If you get a chance, you should try to go next year. Great time. Again, we'll quickly look at these sketches that we did before we close. We did foxes, foxes and a fox and a dog running. And then you have the little baton race deal, and the rabbit kind of nature kicks in, and she thinks that the fox is chasing her, which no, you're supposed to catch the baton. And then of course we got the mice couple supposed to have romantic time on the hill, but Mr. Mouse has fallen asleep. Got the hedgehog warrior, the cat, and then we did some doodles of Warhammer's character Talon, the dragoness, and the squirrel character. And then we got a wolf, mum wolf, and her little one, a little bit of Misty here, and then the rest was all working on the commission of Talon for Warhammer. And then a little bit of Willow, and then this vixen that rides the Parasaurolophus. I should actually add the head covering here. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, pretty busy and yet fun 2 hours. Alrighty, thank you all, folks, for hopping on the stream. We should be back hopefully next Saturday. Again, we usually stream from 9 to 11, but it is now 12. Thank you all so much. God bless and cheers.